There are some people in our lives that we wonder why we don't get along well with them. Not because they have done something to hurt us, but we just see that we are not vibing with them the way we should. And we wonder why. Sometimes these people are people we have to see every day or deal with every day. And because we don't vibe with them, it tends to affect the kind of relationship we build with them. There must be a reason for it, and that is what I am here to share with us. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Today's video is kind of different because I just want to share a particular thing I learned recently with us, because in this place we add value to ourselves while having all of the fun. But before I continue, I want to say this: if you have been watching this channel, as in you've been following up with my channel, and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, come on, don't be wicked, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching for the very first time, let me tell you why you should subscribe to this channel. In this place we add value to ourselves while having fun, so it's all fun while we learn. Now sometimes we tend to reason and ask ourselves questions like, why am I not getting along well with this person? With the kind of personality I have, I think there must be something wrong, why this person is not understanding me, or why I'm not understanding this person. And that is what we want to talk about today. Sometimes I ask myself, why is it that I don't get along well with some people? Like, what's about me that someone will say they don't get along well with me? But sadly and interestingly, we are like that to some people. They don't just get along well with us. Why is that? Because God created every one of us uniquely. God created everybody specially. We are all temperamental, and sometimes our personality does not just vibe with another person's personality. But we must be thankful because God created everybody uniquely. Not everybody is going to be quiet. Not everybody is going to be slow. Imagine everybody in the world is like you. Probably you're quiet and everybody is quiet. This one is going to be a very boring place. Now, not everybody is going to be like you. This is one thing you should always put at the back of your mind, that because everybody is created uniquely, our personality would definitely clash. Now, imagine I'm somebody that loves to talk. To somebody who is very quiet, they will see me as saucy. And it is normal because that is who they are and it is who I am. But we have to find a way to strike a balance between these things. One key thing I want us to learn today is that we are to show love to everybody, regardless of who they are, regardless of what they have done to us, regardless of whether our personality matches with theirs. We are to show love to everybody. How do you deal with people you don't get along with? Number one thing to do is ask yourself this question: why am I not feeling their vibes? Why am I not getting along well with them? Why am I overreacting to how they do? Sometimes it might have not even done anything to us. It might just be because the person laughed. The person is so loud and we are reacting to it. Why am I overreacting? When you ask yourself these questions, you see this person has not even done anything to me. This person has not even... It is just who they are. We need to understand that it is just who they are. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, why am I overreacting to this person's reaction or to the way this person does his or her things? Another thing is, as much as we have to love everybody, we need to know that some people are to be loved from a distance. Yes, because you don't want to quarrel with them, and because you want to show love to everybody, it is important that you show love to everybody. It is not everybody you love closely. Some people you love them at a distance, you keep them at arm's length, not because you are having issues with them, but because you have already understand that you have personality differences, and if you don't do that, it's going to cause clashes. You don't have to be hush or be kosh with everybody. Some people have to be loved from a distance. When they need your assistance, you render to them if it's in your capacity. You say hi to them, you greet them. All of that from a distance, because you have personalities that you know that will definitely clash if you have to do things so closely with them. But there are some of them that are so close to you and you have to work with them, or maybe they're your colleague at work and your personality are just totally different and you don't want to have clash. Then what do you do in that case? In that case, you need to find a place of connectivity. There, no matter how anybody is, there is a place where you can connect with them. Starts off by asking them personal questions. You see, people tend to remember how you make them feel. Ask them personal questions. Find a place of connectivity. Sometimes we feel like we're not getting along well with someone, but there is that one thing that they would connect to us with and will also connect to them with. I remember there was this particular lady that I found it so hard to just connect with her. From the very first time I met her, I just didn't like her vibes. No, she didn't do anything. I've never even spoken to her. But because of the way she acted in that room, oh my goodness, the noise. cannot wait to have my own studio to film. The noise. That's by the way. So I was talking about this lady. I got into the room, first impression, and I saw the way she reacted coldly to everybody. I'm not that kind of person. When I get to a place that is new, I try as much as possible to relate to everybody on the basis of that particular environment and what we have come to do. But I saw the way she was so cold to everybody. Even when I greeted, she answered me but with her nose. You know what that means. So I felt, what kind of human is this? I just didn't vibe with her from the very first time I saw her, and it continued like that. It now happened to be like she became someone I had to closely move with, that whether I like it or not, I need to do some things with this person. And I was like, how do I cope with somebody that is this snobby? One day we were just doing our work, we were working together, and the only conversations we're having is, how are you fixing that? How is this going to be? How is that going to be? There was no other conversation aside that work. And I'm not that kind of person. I love it that when I'm working with someone, at least there should be a little connection between us. So that day I asked her a question. She was actually planning for our wedding ceremony then. So I just felt bad within me that this person is planning for a wedding. Definitely there's a lot going on with her. It's not like I've done one before, but at least I've seen people that have done wedding and I know what's up with them. So I just asked that question. I'm like, how far is the preparation going? She was shocked. She just said fine. And I'm like, are your friends turning up? Are they giving you the full support you need? And she smiled. I was shocked. This lady can't smile. That actually struck me, and I continued the conversation. I was like, you know, if your friends are not giving you the full support, you can always call me if you need anything. If you want me to run any errands for you, I can always run it. She was so shocked that day, and that day she told me, well, she wanted to go to the market, but because of the work we were doing, she could not do it. And her friends that have not been there enough and all of that. So I told her, okay, let's fix the time when we'll both be free and we'll go together. And we went to the market together. Until today, that connection is still there. Based on, I decided to take the first move. So if you feel that there are people that you have to move with, you can strike a connection with them. Just ask them a personal question, not too personal. You should be wise in whatever you are doing. So ask them a personal question, and from there you will see that there is something that's going to connect you with them. Now, I'm not saying that my personality now likes her personality, but at least I have created a connection and a relationship that is beyond the work relationship. That is one way you can connect with people that you feel you're not getting along with. I want us to also understand that God wants us to improve in our faults and in our temperament. He knows the kind of temperaments we have, he knows the kind of people we are, and he wants us to do better. And so he will definitely put some people in our life to see how well we have been able to manage our temperament. Imagine you are someone who is short-tempered, for instance, and you have been asking that you improve in this particular aspect of your life. You have been doing everything, anger management, you have gone for courses, you have taken online classes. You just want to have this way to manage your anger. Anger management is not a spirit that's going to fall on you. It's not going to fall on you like now you can manage your anger. What is going to happen for you to know that you can now manage anger is a situation is going to arise that will get you angry. Where you would know that you have actually overcome anger is when you don't get angry in a situation where you should be angry. I don't know if you get that. So that is to say that God will definitely put some people in our lives to see how well we have improved with whatever we want to have improved in our lives. I hope that I've been able to speak to someone. I want you to tell me, how well have you been coping with people that you don't find yourself getting along with? How have you been coping with them? I want to know. I want to learn also. Please leave a comment in the comment section. I really want to know. Thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, do take care of yourself. Bye bye.